This is something I never expected. I'm gonna be honest with you. You think about it sometimes, but you don't expect it to happen to you. We won 18 games in 2 years, and you don't win 18 games in this league without some really good players, and we had a lot of them. And to see several of my former teammates get inducted who I knew were fantastic players, and they deserved it. But to be picked, selected to go along with those guys, plus a lot of the other guys that came before me, some after me, that I saw play and I know who they are. To be nominated was a huge honor, but to be selected, I don't know if I can describe it in words. It's maybe the biggest honor I've ever received, probably the one I cherish the most. But to go along, and I don't want to start naming names because I'm going to leave somebody out, but there were several that I played with, All-Americans, great players, great people. And to be in the same fraternity with those guys is just an awesome feeling.
It's really neat to look back that many years when, athletics was the, just absolute pinnacle to everything I was doing. It was what I was all about, and then so to go back and think about that again, think about the lessons learned, it's really cool. But for me, the biggest thrill is to have my 2 young sons here today. They get to see a little bit about what was going on with Dad many years ago. We had a chance to tour the campus today. I was really impressed with the facilities. It's amazing where they've come. And to see the charm of Poplarville and Pearl River Community College, the campus was absolutely intact, looked great, beautiful. It was just really cool. But for me, it's a huge honor. It's neat to have an athletic honor, for sure.
I mean, it means so much to me because I just played the game just to play it. I didn't take it as being honored for it, and to know that somebody really looked at, paid attention, and want to honor me for doing something that I just wanted to do. I mean, it means the world to me. And it also means much to me, just me bringing my kids here to see that, yes, Mommy did do something back then. And just to know that a group of people enjoyed and want to award me for something that I did. I'm so truly blessed for this moment.
It's truly incredible. It's when you're playing sports as a teenager, you're not playing to be recognized. You're playing because you love it. You're playing to have fun with your buds, and you're just getting after it. And you somehow have a good season, good team, and then years later you get a phone call and you're like, man, that's pretty cool, right? And as you get into it and you just think about it, I mean, it's kind of the cream of the crop, and to be recognized as an athlete for doing something I love at a school that's rich in athletics, I mean, it's truly an honor.
I got to drive an old Pearlie for a half scholarship because when I grew up on a chicken farm in Prentice, Mississippi, as I used to tell everybody now, we were so poor we couldn't pay attention. So I was glad to get that job because it did pay the half scholarship. And of course I got a chance to go to just about every community college in the state of Mississippi. I think there were 1 or 2 that I didn't go to while I was driving it that year. But I got to make the rounds and visit all the community colleges in the state. And it was a very enjoyable job, I guess, if you want to call it a job, but I enjoyed it anyway. Well, the first one was in Coffeyville, Kansas. We had for the lack of knowing maybe just exactly what to say, a charter alumni bus, and I got a seat on it. So I went to Coffeyville, Kansas for the national championship, and we won that game, thank goodness. And one of the memorable things in it was during halftime, it come a little snow shower. Of course, it was cold to start with. I tell you, we couldn't wrap up enough, seemed like, to stay up there. But we had a bunch of, we had a bus full of alumni, and everybody was having fun, and I had fun, and I had lost my wife, but I just went by myself, but there were plenty of other people other men that went that didn't have wives too, so that worked out real good. Well, it kind of makes you wonder, how did I really deserve that? Because I did what I do and what I did is not for any recognition, but somebody thought I deserved it, and apparently recommended me, and on it went till that's what happened. But I'm very proud of it.